Yo, what is up, guys? It is TheFrizzGod back with another tournament video. St. Charles Open, the 5th edition, starting a hole 1, 279, and we pin this hole. And I'm gonna switch it up on you guys. We're gonna do just kind of what's going through the head. Give you play-by-play. But yeah, hole 2, 298. Throwing the same Iron Samurai 4. That pinky guy, keeping that guy in the back. I thought my blue one was going a little more understable on me. It's been flipping on me, so put that guy. Also have the blue guy. You'll see him in a few seconds. But yeah, first hole birdie. Can you believe that? But we got ourselves about a 35-footer uphill straddle, and we missed it. But you know, honestly, not too mad about it. Get to par. But yeah, like so far, pretty stoked with the round. Feel pretty locked in. Hole 3, 286, par 3, and here's the blue Iron Samurai 4. And I thought this was gonna flip, and honestly, I think that was a good tree, by the way. I think I have been just babying all my shots, and I got away with the first two just because they were wide hyzers, and this one was a little more technical, got a little gap. So I think that's kind of where this round went. Been babying a lot of shots, missed that one, low band. Honestly, not too mad that I undercommitted that one. Kind of scary because it goes downhill. So the miss low was it. But yeah, hole 4, 430, par 3, Sagara. Normally I can get this guy to flip, and again, I undercommitted my throw. Honestly, shouldn't even been throwing the Sagara 430. I didn't honestly believe it. I didn't even know where the pin was, honestly. I should have thrown the driver, probably my Starship straight. But yeah, honestly, a lot of undercommitted throws. That's gonna be a theme for this tournament, or this round at least. And I'm actually doing post. This is the same day, so this is probably fresh in mind, but this will be posted Saturday. Today's Saturday, so, or it gets this video Saturday, so basically Jomez. But yeah, we had this little gap. The trees were kind of in my way, so I had like a little chop zone forehand. It got out there, so honestly, not too mad. And like, this is honestly not a bad spot. A hard par 3. Especially like kind of it's a straight shot, so honestly, coming into this, I was not upset. Like, bogey was not the worst outcome for this. It's probably what I was shooting for after that first throw. So got a little 20-footer to kind of test me out, and we cash it. I'm gonna tell you that. So we're back to even. Honestly, not a bad start through 4 holes. Hole 5, 42, par 3. That blue MD4 again, and I think I just yammed on it a little. I think I kind of saw it stable out on me 2 holes ago, so put a little more ante on it. But we get lucky, get through all the trees, and we're left with a 15-footer. And I think honestly, this is where I started to lose a little more focus. I missed low again. That wasn't a hard putt whatsoever. No real danger behind it, really. That should have been a makeable putt. So taking a 3 on that hole from being from 15 feet away is actually really upsetting. So I think this is kind of where our round starts to kind of drop off. I think just a lot of just mental stuff kind of going on. So that's just what I'm going to work on for tomorrow. But hole 6, straight lefty hyzer hold zone. Just again, undercommitted throwing that. I should have just yammed it straight and then would have finished. Like, I don't know why I thought too much about this hole. But yeah, the range up shot, and then honestly, I was in between that or the bird. The bird came back in the bag, and I actually gonna be taking out the range out of the bag for a bit. I got a new zone, titanium zone, a little more beefy than for what I want, so you'll see that tomorrow. But yeah, so got the 35-footer, just miss it high. Honestly, good correction from the last hole. Just got a little comebacker for the bogey save, straddle, and we can it just over the edge. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna be making sure I'm hitting, kind of aiming for really top, like right under the band. But yeah, hole 7, 318, other end before pinky, and I think I did the same thing with 2 holes ago now. I kind of just yank of it and I pull it over to the left. So we got the pace, just a little force Annie upshot, just a lot of trees. So at this point, bogey is best case scenario. I know I'm probably not going to get to the basket, but you can try. Uphill, another 35 footer. And just, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's green light go for me. There's no reason not to run everything. Hit top bend, so good adjustment from the last hole, putting downhill and not really to sail it over. So hit the top bend, not mad with it, but we got this comebacker, and I just absolutely misfire, and that's a double bogey, first double bogey of the day. I tell you, not the last, unfortunately, but hole 8, 208, par 3, range in hand, just something straight, and just it goes a little uphill and then downhill. See, this guy just flips over on me, and honestly, not a bad throw. Doesn't hit any trees. We get about 45 and a downhill putt, and as I was editing this video, I could not stop but just look at my ass. That was a bad putt. But this pants, like I haven't really wore this pants or seen myself in the back of this pants, pause, and like they got me caked up. So like honestly, comment down below, like, bro, I got cake, bro. Like I didn't know I had it like that. But again, par on hole 8, hole 9, 318 over the ravine, and it's elevated again. Same thing, 2 holes ago with the pinky, turn her over, like force, like I just like I'm like just so in my head, and I'm over like throwing, not even overthrowing, I'm just like over like giving myself more Annie than I need to for these. I just need to power up. Like I was not confident whatsoever for the last 7 holes, 6 holes. But yeah, zone up shot. Again, same thing, like not a really good like wind up, and I just misrelease. Honestly, I don't even know if it's a misrelease. It was just a bad throw. So we get maybe 20 feet. And like honestly, this is probably when I started to like start feeling like, damn, bro, I'm ass. So like honestly, from that going to that, like not that much time. So but good upshot, just a zone skip shot, and we get within about 20 feet uphill, but again, like the nerves are hitting, so trying not to miss, get it up high. I hit it right height, just missed right. So if anything, I'm happy just missing right. I think missing right left probably is going to be my more favorable miss, at least because I know I gave it the right height. But got a straddle, double bogey again. Number 5 over for the round, and I'm gonna be honest, people were cooking today at this course. This is probably the most wooded course we'll play, so I probably will need to start cooking the next 2 days. But forehand Draco and little right to left wind on this, so just trying to just get it out there, and we're edge of circle, just uphill. And honestly, at this point, I'm running everything. I've been running everything, but like that was like a green light, obviously, because it's uphill, not much where to go. So par, I'm happy with that, and we'll go on to hole 11, which is 273 downhill. So we got the pace in hand, and like I think here is where I realized that I actually was really uncommitting all my throws, and I didn't really adjust for it. I threw this pace, like if I throw this pace hard, it will turn, and like that's what I wanted, and I didn't do that. So, and look, we had a scramble, one of the more, I would say, easier holes. It's downhill, straight shot, but like I have that. Like I'm not like I have that in the bag. So forehand, zone, and we hit the tree right in front of me, but we get the distance down there. So yeah, like the frustration starting to set a little more. Frustrated in my head, but up a little like jump putt approach for the bogey save, and we get it right there. So 6 over, and hole 12 is 222 uphill, and it's a lefty hole. Mando, I hit the Mando tree, but I didn't miss the Mando. Honestly, I wish I did, because I did not have like anything. So I pitched out, and I'm basically at the drop zone, and this is basically if you went out of bounds, you would have just done this. So, but you would at least had a better lie than what this is. Look at my feet; they got a tree behind me. I don't know why, but I just kept finding myself in like the worst places to scramble, and then like that was a weird lie. So I was trying to, honestly, I was trying to hit this really skinny gap, and I probably shouldn't have. I should have just played the wide hyzer, but just the slope of the hill was kind of what made me go with that straighter shot. But anyways, this is for the double bogey save, edge of circle, and we get it. I like knew in my head, I was like, I need to get this, and I think this is kind of when I started realizing like, hey, like I need to start committing to more throws. So this one, I threw it kind of wide. I thought it would hyzer more. That's on me, but it was straight. Right distance. Not mad with this throw at all. Just a pitch up. Again, trying to run it, but don't go too crazy. But yeah, par on this hole. Definitely a lefty hole. Honestly, probably would have got that, but hole 14, 310 downhill. Another lefty hole. This is a lefty hole dream, and this is another undercommitted shot, and I like so frustrated, like, and that's like just the whole round for me, just being frustrated, especially after such a nice start, getting a birdie on the first hole. So just another jump putt. I love this green, by the way. This is just one of my favorite holes on the course, so take my par. But going on 15, guess what? Another lefty hole, but it is a tricky one. My card mate Neiman's also left-handed. He went with the tomahawk, but I'm going with my bobcat, and I just throw it down the middle, and that's when I realized, I was like, dude, I have free will. I can just do what I want, commit to my shot, and that was probably kind of what got me back on track towards this end of the round. I just needed to happen 9 holes ago, but in my head, I was imagining myself making this putt, because I know I can make this putt, and I missed it low, but honestly, not mad that I missed it low. Like, I needed just that confidence to, hey, I can get it there. Just a little off, but hole 16, par 4, 478, or the only par 4 on the course, and it's uphill, so throw my Scorpius, and we get it out there, middle of the hill, zone up shot, and I throw this too wide. I should have went with more, probably a forehand, but I just didn't know what I was doing. A lot of my forehands have been kind of dog shit, so we got this little straddle out C2 putt, about 45, and we can it. So we got a birdie on the third to last hole, and honestly, that was kind of nice. I needed that. I needed it a while ago, but honestly, like, those are probably my favorite putts to make, and I make them like a good amount when I need to. So, but hole 17, sorry, 240, and we hit the first tree. Draco. Ooh, I just saw myself slide to this. Don't tell the TD. And another forehand. I need to work on my upshots. But yeah, look at this. Also, like, dude, look, I'm caked up. I don't know who did this, but yeah, from the knee, and again running it, but it's safe. Like it drops down a little, but like I'm pretty much just like running everything, trying to get everything. Another bogey, so we go back to 8 over, but good thing for me is we're on the last hole, hole 18, 380, par 3, and we got the Red Bull Nuke in hand, and I just knew, I had the Scorpius in my hand before, and I knew what this Nuke could do, and I knew that's what I wanted, and I absolutely laced this guy. Look, we're close. So to finish off with a par or birdie, 7 over. We're tied 41st right now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.